What's up, guys? You like our content? You hate our content? You want to interact with us? You want to tell us what you really think? You want to support us? You want to detract from us? Do we enrage you? Do you love us? Join us over on Patreon. $5. Join our Patreon. Become a member. We do member-only videos on Patreon, and we build those videos off your questions and answers. We'll read anything you put almost. Even if it's against us, if you disagree with us, we can have a real conversation. We can have a hateful conversation. Patreon. SOEtacticalgear.com. All these clips you watch come from our YouTube. We do a 90-minute to 2-hour podcast on YouTube once a week. You can join that member group there for between $5 and $15 range, and you can interact with us, and you see all of these video clips. You see full-length content within 2 days of us making it, so it comes up as current events. If you don't want to join, that's okay. These videos come out free to the public on the SOE Tactical YouTube page. I also do a live every night at 9 o'clock on YouTube, and we can discuss anything you guys want to talk about. So are you filming?
I am now, yep.
So a lot of us work till 7 or 8. We just said fuck it, bailed out of the shop early tonight. We're gonna go and run these cars for a few minutes. I don't know how much we can film. We're running out of light pretty fast, so we haven't really shot with this camera in the dark. We'll see what it does, and we got plenty of light on the car, so.
Oh, this does have night shot too, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how that should.
I don't know how it'll work.
Tyler didn't come with us? Would he go home?
Yeah, he had to go home.
I think he was waiting on his old lady yet.
Okay, so we don't even have to run the four-wheelers then. We'll just run the 2 cars and try to keep the camera out of the dirt as much as possible. We'll send the 800 car out, and you guys can kind of stage, and we'll just pass you a few times. There's really nothing to. There's a couple straight shots and some dips in the back of the house here. Until we get out of the other side, there's a little uphill step up, a little jump out back there. I don't know. It'll probably be dark by the time we get there, but we'll see. This is this started life as a 2011 800. I really didn't know anything about RZRs. I was looking at Rangers, and Cody said, "Why don't we get a RZR?" And I didn't even know whether they were 4-wheel drive or what. I just kind of wanted a utility vehicle. Bought this one, had a bunch of cool shit on it, and we ended up stripping all that shit off of there and totally redoing it. Started taking it apart. It was just trash. The guy hadn't taken care of it. I didn't know shit about him. Started stripping it out, and then ended up going with this long travel kit, which made it 6 inches wider. Ton more travel. It's got actual coilovers, you know, race truck kind of stuff on it. This is a Dragonfire kit. It's got Fox coilovers on there. And then the 1000s came out when I was looking at a 900 about 4 months after I bought this one. We ended up getting this 1000. Took it out, jumped it. There's a bunch of photos on Facebook of just launching this thing, and we actually wrecked it. We did a barrel roll midair, flipped the car upside down, landed upside down, flipped end over end twice, busted the radiator, broke this wheel in 3 pieces, ripped all the A-arms out of the front of the car. So this car is totally redone. This is an HCR suspension kit, top of the line shit. It's as close to trophy truck shit as you're gonna get without going with a full custom kit. This is about stock width. Wheelbase is a couple inches longer. HCR, total tricked out, fully TIG welded, encased, enclosed A-arms and trailing arms and stuff. And then FCR did our shocks and did a full revalve, completely went through the shocks. In the shocks, we've got about close to $3 grand in just the 4 shocks, and the suspension kit on this car, without labor or any of that, and with all the little pieces you got to get with it, but the actual kit, you're about $6 grand on this kit as well, just the suspension kit. But they're on Facebook, HCR Racing and FCR Racing. Check those guys out. Completely, there's literally nothing on the market you're going to get better than this stuff. And we set this car up to race. This car's totally built now too. We've got a lot of ways to go with it. Radiators in the back, it's got an oil cooler in the radiator. We've got all kinds of lighting, just a ton of other shit. Beadlock wheels, all this, everything under the car is all new and twice the size of what it was. Motor wise, stock, There's no turbo on this car, stock pipe, everything else on the car aside from suspension and all the shit we added onto it is stock, as is this car. We're probably going to run Muzzy exhaust on both cars, and programmers and stuff on them. You can see the suspension's complete different animal. That car used to sit way lower, and now it's just got a shitload of travel on it. So, but let's get out there and try to see what we can get. Go get a big. This morning, ran out of time. We had to had to eat, so we didn't have time to film, to get to the gym to do leg day today. So we definitely got to get food in early for that. Hicks just showed up, brought the 2-seat car back, and threw some more pieces on it. We had something going on with all the new suspension. We thought something was loose in the suspension. It was making a banging sound, and come to find out, we hit something pretty good with the rear wheel, and a couple of lug nuts had come loose, so we were getting like a clanking sound, and we couldn't identify where it was, and that's what it ended up being. So while he had it, he threw the Nerf bars on. These are UTV Inc. We like those guys. They've done us real well in the past. We've got these bars on both the 4-seat car and the 2-seat car now. It's got this UMHW, I think that's what the material is underneath. It's got a skid plate, which is nice. The 4-seat does not have that, so you UTV guys need to quit fucking around and hurry up and come out with that plate. And your screws to put these on, we're too short. Those suck, so you need to come up with some better screws. We got UTV shit all through this car, so I'm just giving those guys a hard time. This is their doors. We've got a bunch. They've got their windshield on here now. Half this car is UTV Inc. shit. All their light switches, all their control stuff, we use all the UTV Inc. stuff for that as well. And they'll custom make light switches, so for all your trucks and shit, you can put like 30-inch LED bar or 40-inch. They'll build whatever light switches you want, worded however you want them. So they're real good to deal with. It's UTV Inc. James was just telling us he's getting, what are you buying? You're getting another, he's got a boat. He's got a fucking super fast boat that he blew the motors up, so he's going to Florida now to buy yet another boat to get the motors out of that to use while he's building the other motors. That's fucking...
It's pretty baller.
That's pretty baller. buying
James is a baller.
Boat. So we said that you shouldn't own a boat that we can't put a helicopter on.
Yeah.
And he said he couldn't afford that, so we said we'd go halves with him. We'll get the helicopter, you get the boat. And so...
Who's going to pilot the helicopter?
I'll fly the helicopter. We'll figure that out. It's not unreasonable to think I could do that. Probably in Russian, even. Lance needs some more goals. So that's what we're doing this morning. We're going to get ready for the gym and unload this thing. James just picked up another 900 car, so that thing will be crazy here in the next couple months with all the build shit on that. And,
how long do you think you guys will go riding with each other before you break one of them?
Oh, we'll break it the first day. We always break them. This car has 63 pieces of plastic on this car, and the first time we had it out we had the new suspension? No, we didn't have the new suspension. When we rolled this car, out of the 63 pieces that were on it, we had 2 pieces of stock plastic that we didn't have to replace. Everything else on the car is new. All the suspension's new. All the wheels are new. The stock seats are in there, but we've got some aftermarket seats that are going in there. New motor in the car. Everything on this, short of the frame and the exhaust, is brand new on this car. HCR suspension did the suspension. FCR redid the shocks. Rob Costellic redid all of our shock valving, and Went through all the internals, new rods, bigger pistons, everything, and the shocks are all brand new. I think our headlights are still stock because we're running all the LED shit. Like it wouldn't matter. You turn the headlights on and off, even with HIDs in there, you wouldn't see them. So we got so much light on all the cars. We don't even fuck with messing with the front. But we'll just keep this short right now, and we just wanted to shoot a video for this morning. Did some work on the shop over the weekend. Colin went hunting. Cody shot his first deer. We'll do another video on that. And Lance has some shit going on. All good shit. So that's it.
Oh. Good.
Fast? You ease off. Yeah, you